Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. This is an unbiased review of some muslin bags that I purchased online, and I want you to know about these bags. Now, this is an unbiased review. I have no affiliate with the company that sold these. I will not get any money if you purchase these items. So do know that this is an unbiased review in all ways, okay? Now, these were sold online by Organic Cotton Mart. They are organic cotton muslin bags. And I bought a set of 6. There are 3 extra large bags. You see, these really are big. They are 14 by 18 inches tall, 3 of those, and 3 large bags that are 12 wide by 15 tall, okay? So now this same company does have these same bags in other sizes as well, from small up to the extra large. So, but this is what I opted for. On Amazon, where I got them, they have a 4.7 star rating with 401 reviewers at the time that I bought them, okay? And the 6 bags on Amazon cost $19.47 with free Prime shipping. So they were a bit on the costly side. But anyway, I wanted to try them out. Now, for the pros associated with these bags, and this is a biggie, okay? This is a big potential good thing with these bags. They all have a little label on the outside of the bag, and on that label is the tear weight, the weight of the bag. And the most important thing is the fact that the tear weight is listed in ounces, grams, and pounds. Now, I don't know about where you shop, but where I shop, I don't think there's any scale that is set for anything other than pounds. And this, out of the 3 sets that I bought, this is the only set that has the tear weight listed in pounds. So that is a big plus for this particular brand. The next pro is that they are made with organic cotton, so it's all natural and it's earth friendly if you are shopping for all natural fabrics. Another pro is the fact that they advertise that they are double stitched, and I do know how to sew, and so I checked on the inside, and yes, they are in fact double stitched. They have some zigzag that goes around the edge and also a straight line of stitching as well. So because they are double stitched, I feel like they will hold up pretty well for some heavy items that I might be putting in here, like a big load of apples or sweet potatoes or butternut squash, something like that. Now, another plus is that they do have a drawstring that is used to help hold them together. And they do not have any bead or anything like on there, which may be okay. This does seem to hold well on its own pretty well as far as holding it together. Now, it may not be totally tight that way, but when I'm grocery shopping, we're going to have to dig back in there anyway at the cashier checkout department. So I feel like that is okay. We're not adding any extra weight to the bag with just that drawstring alone. Another pro is the fact that you can store some food items in there after you bring them home. You could, my suggestion would be to, if you want to use them to store food items in, store something like zucchini or cucumbers or bell peppers that need a little bit of a drier environment, yet a little bit of humidity as well, but not wet. And just wrapping them up in there and putting them in the refrigerator will help to maintain some humidity, yet not have a wet environment, which would cause those items to mold. Another positive thing with these is the fact that they are machine washable. However, because they are muslin and cotton and not pre-shrunk, cold water is definitely recommended. They do recommend that they line dry. So this is a plus and a negative as well on that, depending upon your perspective. Another pro factor is the fact that you can use these bags to buy from bulk bins. So if your store has bulk bin items and you want to buy rice or couscous or nuts or something like that, you can use these bags for that type of a purpose. Bring them home, transfer them into some other container that you want to store them in, and that will keep you from using the single-use plastic bags that might be available to you at the bulk bin area. Another advantage, and this is one reason why I wanted a bag like this, is the fact that I can buy wet items from the produce department without creating an issue for other items that are in my grocery cart. So let's say when I'm buying cabbage that's been rained on there in the produce department, I can put that wet cabbage in the bag, and yes, the bag will become damp, but that water should not drip through and drip onto other items in the cart, which is important to me. So I'll still need to be careful on where they go in the cart, but at least I know I'm not going to have sopping wet water dripping all over other items that would potentially cause some problems. Another advantage to these particular bags is they are GOTS certified. That stands for Global Organic Textile Standard. It's a worldwide standard for processing organic fabrics. So with this, you know that those fibers in this fabric has been processed without added chemicals. And that's an important thing, especially when you're putting food in these bags. Another advantage is the fact that this company does offer a variety of sizes from small, medium, large to extra large as well. They don't all offer such options for you, and so there will be different prices involved, different quantities involved. But anyway, I like the fact that there are different sizes available. And another pro is the fact that you can use these for more than one type of purpose. You can use them as laundry bags, you can store items in them, you can take them to the grocery store when you're buying produce, you can use them when you're traveling, do a variety of things with them. Now, for the cons associated with these bags, they're not color-coded in any way, so the size is not readily available, readily accessible when you are in shopping and you're just wanting to reach for a bag that you know is a particular size. You kind of have to sort through them to figure out what size it is you're reaching for. So the color coding is helpful with another brand that I purchased, but these are not color-coded. You might be able to get creative and color code them in some way on your own to circumvent that problem. Now, another big detrimental effect with these bags is the fact that they are made out of cotton muslin fabric that has not been pre-shrunk. And a lot of the common complaints that I found on the reviews for these was the fact that they do shrink a lot. Some people said that the bags were half the size they were initially after they washed them. So the recommended thing is to wash them by hand or even machine wash them in cold water and then line dry them. That won't work for everybody. I can see washing them in the machine in cold water, but I am going to accept whatever shrinkage comes my way by drying them on low heat. And I know that this extra large bag of 14 by 18 high is not going to be that big by the time I wash it and dry it. And even some people have even complained the fact that they washed it in the machine in cold water, line dried it, and it still shrank. So I don't know that there's any way around the shrinking issue with these unless you made your own, pre-shrunk the fabric in advance, and then made your bags. That's a possibility. Another con is the fact that these things were pretty expensive. At $19.47 for 6 bags, they were more expensive than the other bags that I opted to buy. There are some positive things about these that the others didn't have. So I hope you take all of these factors into consideration and that this helps to give you some incentive to try to reduce your use of these single-use plastic bags that are in the grocery store by investing in some type of a reusable bag yourself. And if nothing else, they might be interesting to use at the grocery store, and you might be able to share this information with other people, because it will attract attention for sure. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I do hope this helps. This is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. Bye for now.